Yes, Mr. Hussain.
May it please your lordships, I appear with Mr Pobjoy, King's Counsel, and Miss Mitchell for the appellant, and learned friends, Miss Giovanetti, King's Counsel, and Mr Anderson are for the Secretary of State. My learned friends, Miss Knight, King's Counsel, Miss Chapman, Mr Bandagani for the intervener of the UNHCR.
Yes.
May I firstly thank you for accommodating my request to start today. All of the appellant's team were instructed in a 4-day judicial review last week.
Don't worry, no need to explain.
Thank you very much.
Explained at the time, and we were happy to accommodate.
Very grateful to everybody. The broad idea is that, in terms of timetable, is that I'll be good for the day and maybe quicker. Miss Knight will then have 45 minutes, and Miss Giovanetti will finish by 3 o'clock latest tomorrow. I hope that's acceptable.
Well, it is, but we know that timetables have a habit of slipping.
Yes.
It doesn't give Miss Giovanetti, quite a lot less than the two of you. But she seems happy with it. That's fine. I think the one note we just want to sound, the UNHCR were given 45 minutes, and in the context of the 2.5-day estimate that then was, that's unproblematic. I think if we're getting to time difficulties, I'm afraid, Ms. Knight, you'll have to be the sufferer. We've found the written submissions of UNHCR a very useful background. I have to say, at the moment, I'm not really sure how much they contribute to the tight legal issues that we have to decide. So, as I say, nice as it always is to hear from you, we may not have 45 minutes. You understand the situation, I'm sure. Yes.
My lord, I'm grateful for that. In terms of preliminary, just housekeeping, you ought to have a core trial bundle that was, I think, replaced because the pagination was slightly off in the skeleton.
Well, I haven't had it replaced. I've got the one I always had.
Yeah, it's identical, save that. Includes a version of our skeleton.
Oh, I see. You've had different versions. No, I didn't have to replace the whole bundle to do that. No. The page number, I knew we had a new skeleton, but I didn't scrap the whole bundle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think because it's part of the bundle. And the supplementary bundle from us, a second supplementary from UNHCR, which was also replaced, 3 volumes of authority, skeletons from both sides, replacement submissions from the UNHCR, and just...
Well, I'm not sure I've got replacement submissions to the UNHCR. I've got the ones that are in the UNHCR. What's called the second supplementary bundle is in practice a UNHCR, and I've got the version that's in there, so one I've used.
Yes, my lord, there were some minor typographical elements that were replaced.
Well, I need to use the one that's there unless it's important. Thank you.
Right. And then lastly, in terms of advocacy split, if it's acceptable to the court, Mr Pobjoy will take part of ground 1, the question of whether operating a system amounts to a function for Section 55 purposes. For various reasons concerning professional and personal commitments, you won't have the pleasure of Miss Mitchell in this appeal. She tells me what to say anyway. But you'll be stuck with me. I'm sorry about that.
Well, she's here, but you mean she's not going to address us?
She's not going to address you.
Well, I know that there's a fashion nowadays to juniors take over part, but the second juniors to do it, important as they are, is unusual, so you no need to explain that.
Thank you very much.
Now, one more than housekeeping point, but I don't think I want to spend time on it now. I think we'll have to find a time to deal with it at some point, is anonymity.
Yes.
We understand why anonymity has been directed, and it's always the easy course to say, oh, well, let's go with it. But the court is quite concerned about transparency and excessive anonymisation. We will need to be persuaded that anonymisation should continue in this case. But let's not argue about that now. Let's just make sure we don't overlook it before at some point at the end of tomorrow.
Absolutely. We read what my Lord Justice Lavender said. Absolutely, Scott and Scott, open justice.
Yeah, all that.
And I will address you on that in due course.
Good.
Then, my lords, can I please take you to the rules as they were applied to us? If you'd like that, I don't have to take it there. It's volume 1. They're not very illuminating. Volume 1. Sorry, not a good start. Volume 3 of the authorities. No, it's wrong. Tab 42. Can I just ask, are you electronic or you're all paper?
We're all paper, but sometimes tabs and sometimes without tabs, depending which bundle you're in.
Indeed, yes. So it's volume 3 of the authorities, tab 42, pages 1764.
Yes, can I just make a point about this?
Yes.
Of course, if we were concerned still with DM's individual case, it would be important to focus on the rules as they stood.
Yes.
We are now, however, only concerned effectively with declaratory relief of some sort, or well, maybe not declaratory, but relief at a high level.
Yes.
And we've got to start with the rules as they are now.
Yes.
Now, I know everyone seems to be agreed that they are in substance the same, but
You have them at 17.
yes, I think I would like to cross reference
Yes, of course.
to them, because for the future,
Yes.
people looking at our judgment will not be interested in the historical position; they'll be interested in the position as at now.
Of course. So you see, historically, it's 325A. It's the rule that provides for refugee family reunion of a partner at 325D as the child, and then the equivalent provision is in...
I thought you told us to go to 42, and you're saying 325A on my page, 42, tab 42. I've got 326A.
I'm so sorry. It's 40, tab 42, sorry. It's page 17, the tab begins at 1764, 325A is over the page at 1765 towards the bottom.
Well, is that just another of these extraordinary?
I'm so sorry, 352A.
Ah, it's not 325, it's 35.
Did I say that twice? Just once. That's helpful. I'm so sorry. It's
That's why I couldn't follow,
352A.
I'm sorry.
So sorry, my lord.
Yeah, so I've got it now, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Giovanetti. So you have that, and then across the page, 352D, child.
Incidentally, just
Yes.
do the rules jump straight from 326C to 352ZN, or have some pages been omitted? It doesn't matter. I'm just puzzled. Why has it been presented to us in this way?
I don't follow. Sorry.
If you look at page 1764,
Yes, I
the
see.
last rule there is 326C. So you'd expect the next rule to be 326D or possibly 327, though you never
Would
quite
indeed.
know.
I imagine there were deletions because 326C is ZV Lithuania territory. Do you recall your judgment on the Spanish protocol?
Don't worry about that.
That's EU.
I'm just asking a purely factual question. Is this exactly as the rules apply, or has in the copying some rules been omitted? That's all I want to know.
I don't think so. Miss Mitchell, as I told you, she tells me what to say. Thank you very much. We've got start of part 11.
Sorry, I
Then
didn't
we-
hear what you said. I
and then
didn't hear what you said. We've got.
You're right. We've skipped parts. We've skipped parts.
I see.
We can give you a compendious version if you would like.
No, I think all that would be helpful would be as it were, a table of contents for
course.
part 11,
Of course.
so we can see what's in between. I'm sure it's not relevant, but
Yes.
the rules are such a minefield. One needs to know exactly what one's
Indeed,
dealing
my
with.
lord, yes.
Right. Okay. Carry on. 352A.
352A, that provides for family reunion for partners of adult refugees, and 352D across the page provides for family reunion as the child of a refugee. And then the current rules are at tab 44, 1775. So the material provisions have been put into an appendix. The appendix known as the family known as refugee family reunion applies to a pre-flight partner or dependent child. And then you see at 1777 eligibility requirements, and in the middle of the page that's cited.
Sorry, is that a heading? It's just the layout is so odd.
I think it is, yes.
Okay. Is this the rules?
Now,
Is this the rules as they've been printed off the internet, or is this the PDF version? I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. I often find when you print the rules off the internet, they often come out in a very odd way. You can't understand what's headings and what.
yes.
Could someone just supply us with the PDF version
of
of these provisions?
Of
Okay,
course.
we'll manage for the time being.
Apologies.
So the structure is the same. It's partner
Exactly.
above 4.1,
Exactly.
child above 5.1.
Yes.
And if we work through all this,
And then if you
then there's a reference to another appendix relationship with partner. Is that 4.2? Have we got that?
no, but you don't have it. But as we understand it, that simply replicates the more detailed provisions that you had in the previous rules, i.e.
Yes. Well, again, for good order's sake, simply
course.
because writing a judgment, we may want to just set out how it all works. So could we have a copy of that as well?
Of course, but it's intend permanently to live together and so forth, pre-flight.
And there's something called appendix children as well, I see.
We'll provide you
With the relevant appendices
with everything.
in PDF form.
Yes.
Okay, right, so we've now got the rules, yes.
And then just so you can see at 1778, under the heading eligibility under Article 8, 7.1,
Yes.
where an applicant doesn't meet all the suitability or eligibility requirements.
Attention please, attention please. This is the Incident Control Officer. A fire has been detected in your building. Please evacuate the building now by the nearest fire exit and go to the designated assembly area. Do not run. Do not use the lifts. Follow the instructions of fire evacuation officers.
I very much doubt if that's real, but we have to assume that it is, so.
Attention please, attention please. This is the Incident Control Officer. A fire has been detected in your building. Please evacuate the building now by the nearest fire exit and go to the designated assembly area. Do not run. Do not use the lifts.